Welcome back to my channel, my A1 Date Ones, and I am in a good mood today. Like, I'm in a better mood today. I've been in, you know, ups and downs. I have my ups and downs, but you know, today is a good day. I'm like, feel like I'm in a good place. But yeah, so I just wanted to come on here and, you know, with all the riots and stuff going on, and well, what's going on in the world today, Black Lives Matter, you know, I have made plenty of videos, like plenty of videos, and you know, I just didn't know which ones to like actually put out there. So I'm actually gonna put out the one that I did June 2nd, and you're gonna see it after this. But I just want to say I'm proud of my Black people. I am proud to be a Black woman. I am just so proud that the world is finally seeing justice for Black people and different minorities, such as the Latinos, the Mexicans, like the Dominicans, all of those, because we all are one at the end of the day. And I'm just happy and I'm excited that the world is finally seeing what we Black, Latinos, Dominicans that we all go through as one, being racially profiled and all of that. I'm glad that many people are coming to the realizations to support Black businesses, because it's just exciting. It's just exciting. Me as a Black business owner, my boyfriend, and my friends, I love that we are supporting Black business. And you know, I just want to shout out some people that I know that have Black businesses, and I will put all their information in the link below. So I am in Charlotte, North Carolina, but you know, if you want to get your hair done, you know, we have Braid Barbie down here. She is a Black business owner. She has she does hair. I also have my friend that I went to high school with. Her name is Iyshaah Monique. She does lashes, and I'll put her business information below, her Instagram and her business page below. But yeah, she does lashes, extensions, so if you want to get your lashes done, you can go to her. If you want to support her man as well, I will put his information in the description below. He is a rapper. Both of them together, they are doing big things in the city, so shout out to you too. I'll put his information in the link below, as well as his mixtape, so you can go check that out on YouTube, Apple Music, and Spotify. So I also link that in the description below. Jasmine, Clarice, she is a nail tech, so if you want to get your nails done, you can shop I'll put her stuff in the description below, but hers jasdomynails. So if you want your nails done, she is a Black business owner and she does nails. If you want to have the latest fashion, you can shop my cousin. Her name is Mauresha, and her business is spoiled.lavish. You know, she has shoes, clothes, and headbands, stuff in style, so you can shop her. I'll put her stuff in the information below. If you want to have cakes, cookies, my other cousin, Iyshaah, hers is TK Creations. I will put her stuff in the description below as well. So if you're looking for somebody to host parties, somebody to you know, somebody to bake you some goodies, you can hit up her as well. If you're looking for a photographer, you can call my mom. My mom is a photographer, and you know, she got the good prices. So go ahead. My mom is Ebony Alexander, so she is a Black photographer as well. If you are looking for a DJ, you can hit up my dad. My dad is a DJ. His name is DJ Q1. You can hit him up. So if you want to get any bracelets done, if you want to have any you know, if you want to get any drawings done, you know, you can hit up my man. You can hit up my my man. His name is PJ. I will put all his stuff in the description below as well. And you know, this is a time to support black business, and I'm here for it. If you have a business that you want me to support, if you want to get a shout out there, trust me, I will shout you out. Those are the black businesses that I know of. Those are the black business that, you know, I'm looking to, you know, get into. But I've seen their work, and like I said, I'm gonna put all their stuff in the description below. And I'm here to support, and I want you guys to support. And if I can anyway, I am gonna put their stuff in the information in my description below. And I just want y'all to support them just like y'all support me. And I know my platform is not that big, but when it do get big and people see this video, I support my own just like my own supports me. I'm excited for us new beginnings and just things coming to pass, and having new laws holding people responsible for their actions. And I'm just so excited, and I just want to come on here and just to let people know that continue to support Black Lives Matter, continue to support black businesses, continue to uplift the Latinos, the Dominicans, like continue to uplift everybody, continue for the peaceful protest. And you know, just let's continue this movement that we have going on. Do not let up, do not let anything, you know, redo our focus on these things that need to be pushed. I read that the Breonna Taylor law is about to be passed. I'm gonna have to read that up again. But you know, laws and stuff like this, it just makes me happy, and I'm just glad that people are realizing the importance that is going on in this world, and that we are finally officially, well, that we are finally making change. And that I hope when this election comes, that people look into the election and vote for a president that is for us, vote for their mayors that's for us, their sheriffs, their governors. Like, I just hope people actually see who that we put in office, and that we have the actual power. And I'm just so excited. I'm in a good mood today. The video that you're about to see, it was very emotional. I was very emotional. So I just wanted to say that, you know, I'm happy that we are getting justice, that we are getting we are having the power now. And I'm just so excited, and I'm just happy. And you know, maybe one day I have a future for my sons and my daughters to, you know, live in a world where it's not how my parents, my ancestors and them, not they live, that it's actually changing for people of color as well. So I'm excited about that. I hope one day that we can just be able to walk freely down the street without being racially profiled. Me, my brother, and my every black person in the world. Like I said, well, like I will say in this video, when I see injustice in the world of police brutality with my people, it does make me feel some type of way. And I think about everybody in my family, but I especially think about my brother, because that is my only brother. So yeah, I just want to say to my black people, to my people, keep doing what we doing, keep the protest going, keep it strong, support black businesses, support people of ethnicity, support them, and specifically Latinos, Dominicans, like all of them, support their businesses as well. And I just want to say, keep it going, you guys. I love my black people, I love my Dominicans, my Puerto Ricans, and I love all my Spanish people. And you know, we're in this together, we're strong together, and we fight for you as well. I know I do. I'm gonna say thank you guys, thank you for my black people, thank you for my Spanish people, and you know, let's keep this going. And I'm going to get to the video. Today will be a topic about what is going on in the world. So I'm currently filming this June 2nd. Yeah, June 2nd. And you know, I feel like if I can post pranks and do hair reviews and all that stuff on my channel, I feel like I can talk about stuff like this that needs to be recognized. And what I'm talking about is the George Floyd situation, and just how people, black people in America have been treated, or has been treated for centuries, and nothing's changing. This is a serious topic to me. It's very serious. Although I don't agree with the looting and the rioting, and I understand that it's not us. Like, I understand that, and that we are peaceful protesters, but the fact of the cops and all that's going on, it's like not even, it's I don't want to put it, it's sad. It's very sad that we have been, black people have been this image, and other minorities as well have been portrayed as this image that we are not. So with me making this video, when I see stuff like what happened to George Floyd, I think about my dad, my stepdad, and my boyfriend. But the main person for me that I think about the most is my brother. So I only have one brother, like just one. I do have two sisters, but I only have one. And my brother is not the complexion of my skin. My brother is darker than me. And I say that because he is a target, you know, and they have this officers and the elites, they have this motive out for my brother's skin type and all black men in general. And I never want my brother to be put in a predicament like that. Although we do live two different lifestyles, and I do talk to my brother here and there, when stuff like this happens that's going on right now, I do love my parents, my dad, my stepdad, and you know, I do have cousins and little cousins. No, I don't have a son, but my brother is like my son. And at the end of the day, I only have one. So I don't like to think about that stuff with my brother and him being the only one that I have. But we live into a world where reality is reality. And even though I'm glad he stays away from stuff like that, and he's not into what white people think all black people are into, black men and women, it's just the fact that he can simply just be minding his business, walking down the street, or just going to his girlfriend's house, and somebody may assume that he has done something or is going to do something. So I feel like it needs to be a change. Like, it needs to be a change. And even though my channel is not that big, it's still this video just needs to be made. Like, it doesn't matter if people come across this 2 years later, 5 years later. Like, the world has not changed from when my ancestors were slaves. Like, it has not changed, and people are tired. We are tired of not getting justice, because at the end of the day, if it was a black person in this situation and the roles were reversed, that black officer will probably be getting the death penalty. And I don't believe putting energy out there. I've been protecting my energy. I deleted all my social medias because of the simple fact that the energy is draining me. But at this sense, I still feel like if I'm not going to be on social media, I do need to make a video about it, about my feelings, about my thought, and how things needs to change. Like, society needs to change. Like, black people have been putting up with so much, and we get the toughest sentence for the most simple things, while other races commit murder, cold out murder, and only get like 2-3 years in prison, while our color gets the maximum 90 years. So with the situation with the George Floyd and the other young lady, Breonna Taylor, situations like those, and the cops only getting minimum sentence, like, it needs to change. That needs to change. They need to get the same amount of sentence that they will convict a black person for doing something like that to their own people. And touching the riots and the looting, as I don't watch the news, never watched the news, but it's funny how if they can catch a black person, quote unquote, looting, they'll call us thugs and all sorts of names. But I seen this, and I think it was on CNN, I don't know, I have to go back and look, but I seen this shot of the news videotaping a mother, because she is a mother and the clothes that she had was mother's clothes for kids, and she was a white lady, of course, and all they had to say was, I hope that the lady works there, and I hope that she has a job, and that she probably is giving her clothes, she's probably taking the clothes because she worked there, and that she wasn't looting or stealing. Basically putting it into the fact that, oh, because she's white, she's probably taking the clothes because she works there. Why? How? That doesn't make any sense. You feel like because she's white and you obviously see her looting, stealing, let's just say, you see her stealing clothing, you want to put in perspective, she is a working class citizen and that she has a job and she probably works there, and that she's taking the clothes because she doesn't want other people to take where she works at, clothing. But if we do it, oh, these are thugs that you see them looting, like, it's like a field show, like y'all enjoy that, and stuff like that needs to stop. And call me crazy, but I really think it's a motive behind everything. Like, it is a motive, and they want us to do this. They want us to portray like we're doing this, but we just doing peaceful protests. We just want our voice to be heard. We don't want to loot. we don't want to burn down our cities, because if you think about it, at the end of the day, when all of this said and done, we have to live in our cities that we live in. I'm not gonna lie, I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I don't know if I've heard there's been protests. I haven't partaken in any, no, and I don't know. I don't keep up with that stuff. Like, I just don't. But like I said, it doesn't negate the fact that we are not the ones rioting. We are not the ones that are looting. We want our voice to be heard. And I understand that our people are built up with anger from centuries ago, from what happened to our ancestors. But if looking at these videos, where do we get tear gas from? Where do we know how to cut off gas lines? Where, like, some of this stuff is planted for other people, other race to mess up. When people spray signs on the buildings and stuff talking about Black Lives Matter, like one lady said, they think that when the news see that stuff, they think black people did that. Why? Ask yourself this: why would black people burn down their own businesses when we black people promote other black businesses because we want our people to succeed? Why would we burn down black businesses? Make it make sense. Why would we burn down our own businesses who we can put back into other people's mouth, other black people's mouth? The black dollar is everything. So why would we tear down our own buildings? Why would we tear down our own restaurants? Why would we tear down our own mom and pop shops? Why? We wouldn't. We wouldn't do that. But you don't hear them talking about that on the news. You don't hear them talking about other police officers doing participating in the looting, participating in the rioting. They're the ones messing down buildings as well. They're participating in it, but you don't hear the news talking about that. But it's a problem when we sit there and we just stand quietly. But you want to not spray paint. You want to spray pepper spray in our faces. It doesn't make sense. But you can have a white person spray paint a building and you just look at them. But if it's a black person, oh, you quick running. Doesn't make any sense. How? It's not fair. So yes, we are tired and we are fed up, but we're not. Have it be clear in the news that it's not us that's looting. It's not us that's causing these riots. We are actually doing the peaceful protesting. Hell, I done seen a picture on Instagram of 4 or 5 black men protecting a white officer because he got separated from the other officers. So they were protecting him from other people. We don't want no harm. We just want to be heard. Like, we are the most caring, loving people. The image that y'all portray us to be is not that. It's not that at all. But enough is enough, and we're tired. The peaceful riot, the peaceful protesting is what I'm here for. That is what I'm here for. Because at the end of the day, we have to realize our ancestors been through this. History has repeated itself. I'm 23 years old. I understand that my brother is 20. They're tired. They're fed up. They're fed up without being... They're tired of not being heard. And they're not taking no bullshit no more. They just not. And I watch things, especially predictive programming. I watch that stuff. And I just watch how it plays out. Because you gotta understand, people make these TV shows, these movies, and we watch them. But are we really watching them? Are we really looking and listening to what is being said and what is being done in these movies? Are we really doing that? So we need to make a change, and we are going to make a change. And one of the major changes that I feel like should be done is voting. We have to vote. We have to get educated on our past so we can better our future. We have to know about the Democrat and the Republican parties and where they come from, how they started. Because many people may not know that the Republicans were black and the Democrats was a white party. So do your research. It's out there. It's out there for you. It's many different YouTubers that talk about it every single day. But y'all think y'all think they crazy. But as I said, enough is enough. I'm going to stand up for my people because I am a black woman. And my family is black. And my brother is black. My sisters are black. And at the end of the day, when I see stuff like this, I think about my dad. I think about my stepdad. But like I said, the main person that hits home for me is my little brother, because I only have one. And you know, I think about my boyfriend as well, because his sisters, they only have him and how he provides for them. But at the end of the day, I only have one brother, and I can't let this keep going on, because I'll go to hell and back. Promise you, anything happens. But I want to continue to spread peace, love, and light. And I just want to tell all the young people out there, you can be angry. You can be angry of what's going on. You can fight for justice. You can. But at the end of the day, we have to change the system. If we don't change the system, what is all of this for? What is all of it for? If we don't change the system, if we don't actually sit down and learn about our country, if we don't actually sit down and learn about slavery, how it happened, if we don't sit down and learn about the Republicans and the Democrats, and don't just sit there and say I'm gonna vote Democrat because I'm a Democrat, I'm gonna vote Republican because I'm a Republican. Actually sit down and know who certain people are. Know who your mayor, know your sheriff, like Leslie Jones was saying in her Instagram post. Know these people. You have to go out and vote. And like she was saying, continue off of that. If we can riot for peace, we better be having parades telling people to vote. We better. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm in that category too. I don't know too much about my mayor. I don't know too much about my sheriff. I don't know. I've been doing research, but back then I didn't know too much about the Republican Party, the Democrat Party. My mama has been telling me, trying to get me to know about the information. Yeah, she has. I'm not gonna lie. But my mom's not gonna do the work for me. She knows the information. She knows what she knows. She can tell me to go look for it. She can give me the stuff to look for it. At the end of the day, I need to do that for myself. I need to read up for myself. So one day when I have kids, I can tell them. When I'm talking to my brother or my sister, I can tell them about it. So change has to come within, rewriting the Constitution, putting people of our color who understands us, putting them in charge. Because you're not gonna have change if you don't know your sheriff, if you don't know your mayor, if you don't know your governor. It's not gonna be changed. We can riot all the time. History repeats itself. But what has really changed?